make Mr. Kofi woman nkasa. I mean
Mr. Kofi.
Who say I mean see ko bi platform no.
Christy Emra
Ko bi atoda invite me. Ko bi atoda invite me. Christy kasa na wona bote ma nipa ne nkasa. Wa de no bi kasa na o me na nka senya ko bi anka me ma ha. Ko bi
Mr. Mumane nkasa.
Uye buso. Uye buso.
Na say amana kasa che ogina so akasa say wa afi na o.
A manifest into biwa no na wo kasa.
Ko bi
kasa gina ho na wo gina.
Into the ko bi me das why me untina me buy because I thought say he ba be explanation
Go on.
But obi kasa na obi asona no. Uma nipa den kasa nwie na wasoma no.
Wo kasa pa ya showa no bra.
Then wo ha gwen.
Bye.
Prestige was see and can be son say or see explaining. Is it explaining or analyzing? Because he sounds like he's analyzing. He's not explaining.
LA application by Sister Serwaa, it was strategic. The entire strategic say or apply Baba Jaman also call counter with caveats. Since Omo counter with caveat means there is no bail. It's a fact, it's a legal implication, no doubt about that. And TCC no, so application now, Sister Serwaa no lawyer no ako apply. Ama we no ako counter with caveat nature say just could you for swanya well. Enti ama Sister Serwaa no mwanya ho di mi say echire no samu ko bibi basa wala is contentious. Para na kwa say. Say there is if there was a will, there was no way I come to a caveat application in Beko. They say I didn't Akwasua. Inti
Let me ask you a question, please.
It was a strategic.
Let me ask you a question.
Midman Bessia, Missy for Midmaso.
Hey, no, I can't know who can over 2 feet to go among for any. I mean, it's out.
Apart from
Papa na onye the moment omo ya baba awa na yire no na wase mu hu se wo ni ho what I say nti omo ka che ebusia pa yi say look uboa em ye na yire ye di PNDC law be che ne ma no ye di che ne ma wo so benya bi ebusia benya bi ebusia de so ebusia panyi na eje ebusia de
no nyo na eje che na de mo de makoko on count ebusia ya beto no be no so do be yeah
but this one be ye ka ebusia nyo na be gina ma ebusia
na immediate
for no o be so benya
ya man be there.
Hey, Mr. Ebi, what's about bium? I have questions for you. Tubra, I'm waiting.
Ebi. What's up?
Let me ask a question.
Before filing early, no, is it required? Is it required to file for a search for the will? Hold on, man. Why? Ebi, what tell them kind?
Me too. Into every question,
I'm a question.
Well, now I'm fine. They tested the muddy waters to see what is going on. And court so Edika. Remember the issue here. Court Edika decided to say a man no. A year for no. No contest about that. And now also file for LA. And to be filed for LA and the court will let the other party know say this is the situation. One of you has filed for LA. is there a will or not? And no na say Baba Jama company names a will be your honma. They will just go and say there's a will, so you can't file for it early. Case closed. Near transfer. Name no or file for early no. Or Marco file for caveat. So when you file for caveat, it means you have accepted. Say there is no will. It's simple. Mama man ye way who chinny and answer bibia. Na I don't know how they yesterday I could see a timmy kakra, but I know one more tune for no ayah kakra. Oh, they have tested the muddy waters and they have realized it. Enti amano kribia bededi. Enti I said I'd not quite ding. Say omobetimi akopre bibia ba say koyo fosi ye wo na say ni. Say wo ho why do you file for caveat? Anoni asem nyina menua me pa chomati for we na enye
di from hono ma me see from nefa no ne enhwe
they want to force the will on our necks. And that's what I see the game coming, because there's a possibility there's a counterfeit will.
Okay.
So that's that's why I want Prestige to talk, so that I see where they are coming from.
The caveats can also mean they think there is a will there. It just stop it and let me go look for the will and bring it. So them say, we're Johnny.
Let me say a call.
No, Kwaba.
Kobe Pacho.
Kobe, I think you're walking us.
Ebi on take caveat on tiase. Caveat no tiase.
Kobe, I think you me
I better than an argument.
No, I mean argument.
No.
And Prestige, you're not ready for a debate, because over here that is what we do. That is what we do.
No, it's not about say no. Me say Kobe name me. Kobe there me no be argument. But now a biba on kasa on caveat ase.
So you have to give him the chance to reply.
But he doesn't understand the caveat, and he's talking about the caveat.
Okay.
But he doesn't understand. And I also need a can one kasa we now.
Sometimes I make us say Krofi mama kwan make kasa no asoma no. Me asema mama.
No, but and no interest won't see. You should have been here to listen to him. Until AB has to come back so that you answer to his question, because
no. Really AB there many argument.
Say you are explaining, but I want to tell you this, Prestige. You are not explaining at all. You are analyzing something to make us understand, because this is not an explanation. Okay, yes, you.
Mama will be an interaction. Mpacho, they are making none say, who are some the comma lawyer? Lawyer never share some of the alcohol, not that to Tumbrano, no who strategy or be taking. Okay. Obi aba ho say ye early mami. Early ni kran de badia. Early no. It's a coffee we are missing for more. Why are you this? We are missing for more. What then obi bisa. What is wrong with you?
Rules.
Pacho, someone who they say coffee. Me oyasa missing from because also just again.
Abotre.
And you say me nyabotre say eya or tire sad ni so obi esuade. Ebi mpo na obi o wa de meka no. Ono so bituma be chire mu mo achen me. Ti no o pese de bia argument na ase ya kasi na e de desire emwa. Pacho if you mensre de make nyina ne say say ipa ne ba ho. Say nipa ne ba ho. No ka so pese me earlier. Early ni ko e de ba dia. Early ni nyina ne say obi ebi biewu na nipa no wu ye no wanya we to the moment nipa no wu ye no onya we wanya we no nyete say eho na early no hu sensem eba nti as a lawyer no oba ho a na so be ka so pese ye earlier ubi bisa na bia ukunu oye we na say wanya we ebi obema answer wanya we ebi obema answer oye we Oma answer say oye we na say wanya we la as lawyer na say na be ya ube who say you are on the right path no. Ukokoye search. Will be an we are ye search. Ye 4 copies. Ye the bako eto court ho. Near the bako I'm a lawyer. Ne minu no odi akoto fie. Inti wo no untumi nkoye fake. So far as obeye wela wa file nko ade, it is in the records of the court. Na ewo court ne wo. Enu nti na se nipa no wona so file probita. Court ni koyi ono no we copy ne ba. Enya wo dia odi fie ba na court ne hwe. Court ni koyi ono no copy na wo be jato ho no. Ene na court ni koyi. Ti de me kan say me ma dwimu no. Omo ba ya omo ka say omo pese omo ye early no. Okokoye search no ebe kirew say oye yan file a will in the name of Charles Kodu Fusu and I am file a will. See I file the date ben court ben time ben ni nyina it will appear on the search document. Inti saa no se unyanya saa search na se koba se o fuka koye early na wo de saa search document no attach document a wo de koye early ni nyina no te koto judge n'anim a judge nim se wa koye search kire se papa no wanye well manya waye se Odo Broni lawyers no eko court na per their argument no omu produce search kire se lumba kura oye wela na se djuma oye nyina no se bi o ankwesi aga tena make say
at the end of the day
But that's the point.
and that's the point
No, the point.
When I understand, but I'm just say if that is the pointer, then it is an exercise in futility because the moment me de so the document, the search, the banner search, that's all you will. Court to me forces or munkofa we and man because the matters before the court is not about interrogating the well. The person making no. So into person who say nipa na ye wela and yes strategy because all file processes we are cabo. But okoye search na nka no be chere say papa na ye went no pa cry ni kwan so ye early.
Don't you know they have the confidence they have done it?
Okay,
now they file it.
Papa to mama answer Kokobi question. Kobi na make say.
They didn't want to touch it.
No na make say. E ho na me no nya adwen kire say. Se o de opa menu ye yuya wo lawyer bu Ghana bisa no. Lawyer bia ni wa obekwa koye search a onfa attach the document. Because search ni ye e de attach documents na be a judge ni be hu say ade na wo ye no reasons are odi ye ni.
Okay, wait.
In this anko ya anko do be attach.
Okay, wait.
Prestige, I have a question.
If it's to convince the judge, if it's to convince the judge, are you telling me, say, when the LA goes to the judge, the judge would have asked, is there a will?
Yes, said judge. Yes, it was a judge too. LA is a S party. LA S party. And no other parties name count. What you say? Into early na anka say lawyer no could judge nim. No ya argument na say judge na should document om dia betu nim no. Say on grant early order na ana early na. Judge ni betumi bisa. Na nipa no ye well. E ho no nia wo beka bia na judge ni befa because e S party. Obi fufu ni wona ono so aka say o tiem. But this here is the case abreya. Obi abase oba bi tiem. Obi abaso oba bi team, so that means that argument will come. You see, this is what I see. I know say caveat no our file no. Say court no fresh say on make trade into our file caveat na. The first na lawyers no be raisy and they say the man left a will.
Okay.
Now afena basa na the court will throw away the early. Then so
God.
Can I ask you? But your basa na ulusu. They be na ulusu.
Your problem, saying.
But your matem does it. Why are you doing this?
I'm asking because it's like you want. It's like peso ulusu. And also the new kwako ulusu. And the internet wana. How?
Prestige, I have a question for you. Prestige, I have a question for you.
Excellent, Pacho. When you Pacho Mati.
Come say
Lumba lawyers no mujina baby almost say ba Lumba kwemo they have inherited all ne documents nyina bibia omo nim bibia eno nti no mo hu say ma me no try letter by 2018 so person jaware, and that's why they gave that reply now the court no. Into my question is say even if lawyer could see anye search bia mpo now apply for Elena adentina as lawyers of Lumba momuji mu hutum se Lumba aye will no obi apply for Elena mo ko muntimi ko straight nka say they untimi file for early because your client no or yeah will adentina muntimi nye ni straightforward, but they have to omode ngwanwan eno na me
that's a fantastic question. However, no mami mami nchiro unse a process se emrane se obi eye bibi sa se ye was a situation we mu. The first now so you say so file for caveat. Oh file for caveat ni nchire so kaka we nu masemo. Caveat na kwa say bia ye kasa wahi na ba kwa sorry objection my lord. And no intifanasa objection my lord and na ye caveat no. Into case objection my lord na judge no ebisa say didn't now your objection. Say inti afi na ye ba bibisa na say e didn't no di caveat aba. Inti yen train the next time obekọ court no. And no di na explanation but o fale caveat and the caveat no ya ma kwan ma unfa uncheche mu ma. Caveat na just say a objection bi keke na wo raise. Na afi no ya ba biti we nu masim ti afi no ba be file affidavit any document or the ba justify the entire we raise our objection.
Now when you are raising an objection, what reason do you put on it to hold the process?
Could be part of that say the caveat no o file caveat na on can reason to file caveat to.
Won't carry.
Yes, they say Akwasua we me who say na misinche
to be able to make a file caveat against any case.
So file caveat na court na asheda odi betie ne opesa oka caveat ni kire say my lord me wasem ka.
Oh, but how was it that they gave the lawyer Kusi 7 days to reply to the caveat if they no reply to?
Say court so on lawyer Kusi be say am person man 7 days lawyer Kusi ne beka say my lord e be a party we kura na hu hia say obe file caveat.
Okay.
Oh,
just like that.
Just like that.
Sanity. Caveat ne yen church nsemu. I feel intention court na agene ele no sinidie no because onim time obebaso because caveat no kura na ho abobo no ko betumi kwa twa ko Supreme Court. Caveat keke no.
I have 2 questions for you.
A very, very big issue.
Nti assembly no say na mama Jenny Kano a big issue abeche assembly betuma che.
Prestige, I have a question for you.
Another thing so Odo Broni say beche sa dia lawyers no eniema no nyina wo say omukọ apply na abide na nsato niema no nyina so apart from baby ote no eni so onya access to businesses no ne ade no no ntena hu ni di no onya na adwene say enti wo drag case no was say omo efale no omo de omo nsato bibia so.
Yes, I mean,
no opinion, I respect it.
Question for you. No disrespect.
Because whereby about drag it, say some me no so nyina yere o ti ase enti ba kun to me profit.
So I'm not trying to be disrespectful, so I'm asking you. It's not negative, so don't. What side are you
I'm
on?
okay, but I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm okay.
What side are you on?
Oh, when you
middle or Odo Broni or Akosua?
When you patcho, oh, me no BBC patcho nyaboche patcho BBC fia any Kobe makana ha. Me chair the entire me support Odo Broni. The entire patcho say me explain the entire we support
them. I respect your position.
Okay. However, no patcho.
But I have a follow-up question. That's why.
About 1 minute Obapa. However, no. Se me baha. Unse yana Kobe or can law once. means why am afraid in time me back na me na be bobo. Member me take position say me be say law nti na me ba. Any bibi nti I can come member.
Thank you.
So does that mean that Odo Broni's lawyers? This is why I asked, because if you're on that side, I have a perception and an expectation that you know much about her side. So my question is, does she have separate lawyers from Baba Jamal?
Okay. Me no pacho de minim ni say Baba Jamal no a family lawyer. De minim no. Ina pacho me de nkofo bebre say enye fair a conflict of interest.
It's a reason why I asked you that question, because I have another follow-up question.
But just say obi ekasa untumi begrudging because she may be right or he may be right. However, no lawyers who adwuma no acquire professional work. Wow, papa kra betumi akwaje watamfo contract na waba be di case tia lawyers adwuma no bisa kobi.
So the lawyers near Baba Jamal na omunya Baba Jamal.
Lawyers no, who's the lawyers near then?
Odo Broni lawyers no money why are they with Baba Jamal? Like is it lawyer Fati? Because my understanding was she had a different lawyer from Baba Jamal.
They be say Baba Jamal ne firm ni din.
I'm well aware of that.
In that firm no so no different lawyers ne wo.
I'm well aware of that
so
as well.
They are from the same firm.
So the one representing Odo Broni is from Baba Jamal as well.
Yes.
They can't.
That's what I understood. That's why I asked Anka.
Yeah,
it will make me. It will even give me room to believe Prestige.
Another one be very
exactly.
Obi a research mom say LinkedIn. No, we different.
Yeah.
So Prestige.
Okay.
My next question
then I sent to be corrected on that.
Yeah, the friends work together. You know what I mean? Because
they work together, but not from the same chambers. Okay, when then I'm being corrected here when you patch up.
So I think it's intentionally why I'm asking these questions. And so in that regard, who filed the caveat?
Say caveat in the Odo Broni na file.
So is it Odo Broni's lawyers or Baba Jamal?
Odo Broni lawyers.
Are you 100% sure?
Oh, say Nipa no be file caveat. Or no,
from your perspective, if Kobe didn't come in, you would have said it's Baba Jamal.
No, say na make us Say me no, I'm honest. Me can't ma. Say one lawyer, we lawyer, anyway lawyer ndi. Me no mention any information about that. But the person making and say, me my dream no, I don't see anything wrong with it. Even if they are from the same chambers, because a professional work,
the reason why I'm saying that is because then what you are saying, it's giving us more room to be confused. If you're saying, say, it can be any lawyers, because you further explained it in the beginning that there is going to be copies, one in the courtroom, one with the executioner and one with the person, and possibly the lawyers. So if Baba Jamal was the one who did the caveats, right, then they should already know that there is a will. That's why they'll do the caveat. However, if it is a different associates that does the caveat, then they can come and say, we don't know there is a will. Is there a will?
Oh,
you hear where I'm coming from?
Yeah, Matuasi, you are right. But the mimicking say
these follow-up questions.
Impo meno he Usemunim Akosua Prempe and Co. A very big firm in Ghana. They have about almost 30 lawyers.
Chambers, so yes.
Almost about 30 lawyers. What I say? Me to minimia enyasem. Ne nyina kwakofa lawyers wo. The Legal Professions Act and Etiquette, no, it does not frown on that. At 32, it does not frown on that. Into no lawyers there, ubetuma faith baby, but any kwan say say because say almost free the same place.
No, Prestige. You can't because
Thank you.
Lumba Estate is with those lawyers.
Exactly.
And me, 2 wives are fighting. So, number for the same Lumba in the same office.
Can based on the proprietiness. Say
No, the budget is a court or no. You can raise it.
No, but the law allows it.
No, you may charge
a plaintiff and defendant cannot the same law firm.
The law
that's not done
allows
anywhere.
it.
It doesn't allow it. Come on.
Me mark cases are the defendant, any plaintiff no. Or when you feel the same law firms, Ghana, Akosua.
And the Ghana can be that's why the
as a moon, but don't be as a moon.
No, you Ghana mum person mu be idea. It's not more to see
if you're about to when the misunderstanding. They say when into me casa, I am a winding casa. When the material,
just I'm flawed by what you're saying and a bit bored because then you are making me understand that if this is what is going on, which is conflict of interest, is accepted, then the Ghana judiciary system needs a bit overhauling.
If you are, but you say a conflict of interest, no. The conflict of interest meaning as per public opinion, no. In here, the conflict of interest meaning as per the law. My memo example. Justice Atuguba. Say na unim say ne nephew Professor Raymond Atuguba at the time of election 2013 petition course no nas the nephew no na President Mahama ne executive secretary case na court no na Akosua obeti bilamte Dr. Baumia as against John Dramani Mahama. The presiding judge was Justice William Atuguba. Into the conflict of interest meaning in the public domain, the Obeka say it's a matter that is fit for conflict of interest. However, when it comes to the law, it's not conflict of interest. That's what we should understand. The law sees conflict of interest in a different way as per the public in the because they making Ubia pronounce say a conflict of interest. The internet judge or TSM so. Ono Ubia, ono executive secretary Mahama, near the Mahama Samaba. Now judge now what say in an age man. One of better answers. What I say, but Sasanokan it was raised in court, and the court dealt with it. And Akwasua say we Chief Justice. Na say you asem abaye farm. Onso na also we panel judges. Obi ye dede, frimpom ampacho we dede.
Frimpom, pacho betimi amute wo ho no.
Na pacho mba ko mi bo. Akwasua say we Chief Justice. Na case aba na e fa ho. Na onso na we judge, onso na nipa wo say we judge akwa this case no. Can you say it's conflict of interest? You can never say that.
Prestige.
Yes, it is. Just because it's legal doesn't make it on. That doesn't mean it's not.
No, the laws in Ghana, no.
No, Ghana law implementation.
I mean, how can the president fire a chief justice? Till now, I don't even understand that concept.
Prestige.
Many instances.
Hold on.
No. What's your instance?
Tigress want to ask you something. Hello, Tigress.
I was reading now. Conflict of interest. What Prestige is saying is a yes and it's a no at the same time, from what my understanding.
Okay.
It become a conflict of interest when both parties know. Bear in mind, Baba Jama firm no lawyer DL and Omiyan lawyer, right? And the fact that the person they represent is no more. Right? So now, when the two parties now are more representing their life, they have to sign a consent that they are allowing one firm to represent both parties. But this in this situation, what's his name? DL is not alive, and the case is not against DL and Odo Broni. So in that manner, now Momo representing two way and basically right now, Baba Jama law firm no is representing the family, which include Mame Serwaa and Odo Broni. So in this case, they cannot, under no circumstance, that Baba Jama law firm can represent one party, and then without the consent of the other party. And even though at this point, all I'm trying to say is they can represent them whereby the two parties are aware and they are they are alive. At this point, Lumba is not alive. Lumba is not the one on trial.
And even for the same law, no cry. It stated, no, 1 second. I want to say something here because the only time they can represent both plaintiff and this defendant can actually take the same law firm is if it's two separate cases. This is whereby the case is just one case.
No, they can actually represent one same case, but
no, not the same case because you cannot not on the same case. It has to be a separate case.
I've never seen a court.
They can represent each party unless there is a consent signed.
There is a conflict. There is a conflict of interest.
Because I've just even crowd just a common Google search will even.
There is a rule against double representation.
No. I can actually have screenshot those. If you want to, I can actually show it on the screen. When it comes to law, no, everywhere, no, even though every country has their own laws, but there's a common basic rules when it comes to these kind of cases. Won't think as a Ghana, like Ghana,
Professional Conduct and Etiquette Rules 2020 LL 24. Also in Ghana, the answer: a lawyer cannot represent two different parties if their interests conflict.
Exactly.
Or if the lawyer's loyalty to one client might be compromised by the duty to the other.
Can also if with the memo cases.
Yes, if in America.
No.
Prestige, you're not talking about cases, so we are talking about what the law says.
You
are a lawyer.
You cannot speak about. You cannot speak about. You cannot speak about a law in Ghana without giving out case laws. When I tell you that the case laws, law now,
that will accept Lumba.
Them say me can we na wa bim. One say ya na akwa Google. No we be.
Yes,
but nyabutre. Mami chobi bo nyabutre. Interpreting the law is different from going to Google to read what is there.
No.
I'm telling you.
No. I guess
because Mami can say
Jesus Christ. So Mami can say that just because the law exists does not mean it's the culture that goes on.
Tell me, somebody can say we are dead be an basis.
No, precisely. The one my point.
I want to ask you this. Prestige, are you a lawyer or you're learning? No, I want to understand
because I know
but why don't you want to answer that
question? Say Okofa Google. Say the Bible church say in a Google say ya. You might be wrong because many issues now a war laws no muno. A court amaya testiama court a pronounce on them. Intino opese wote law na sia. You have to find a case a court ama court na pronounce ewo home. Into case of the Google with the okay. Say me case.
No. It's all the mami case.
Mami can say yeah. Oh, so my man can say we are
Okay, go on.
Could be your kind. Say me more case so I say we are court.
Case no.
Na ama court na clear say you can do that obeka say. Sometimes we can say the law on internet na ya kana makwaku bi no is different from interpretation. You have to also know the case laws. In fact, the case laws is what is important.
Yes, I understand. Let me come in.
So people can't say we imagine saying na we Google. Now I say mon person be
Let me give you an example.
I'll get down. No,
Prestige,
Wendy, Patrick, me see from one.
No, Prestige, the reason I agree with you is that the text says lawyer, not different lawyers under one.
There be prestigious, yeah, the other now.
They be if you're me emotional, okay, now okay, be your money. How can you learn the law without reading case laws?
I'm here to learn. Listen, as to that Lumba said Baba Jama, maybe say my voicing opinion who say more family lawyers now or more represented Odo Broni out of because my men also a family member and but I also say if the law did not permit the uncle that objection would have been raised. Okay,
they didn't even represent her.
Exactly my point.
No, but hold on.
Exactly my point.
No. Make her be hold on. No, hold on. I'm statement in your better than person. Say if that was the case, but me, I agree. Say at the time, no more court. No more say my men and yeah, maybe that's why they picked that side. Say Odo Broni the person who said that Zumba family now or immediate family now or representing. Because I'm challenges my men not yajano. I'm letter now. I'm responding now. Maybe that's what I thought. Okay. But settlement now be key say lawyer ba ko beti me represent the same clients no ono na ye body board this time I'm frustrated because like I'm here to learn Ghana
no any pacho one tiasi o case na ye can me say chambers man ka lawyer me say chambers pacho bisa Wendy can
that's why
okay chambers man ka lawyers chambers is the same chambers so
no let me say no is different
no chambers is the same firm.
It says lawyer, one can firm, or say lawyer. So you never could pick case law now, bro. No, we read.
What's it like? Now, was it then lawyer?
But my wedding,
not
for example, lawyer, like we firm on a Domino's Chambers, a fairness, the same firm now, Madam. Stay the same firm. Lawyers in here, they work in the same chambers. Why can I say, I'm with a company, the same event. Company no matter how working in the chambers no. That's the same. Dominus chambers. Madam for your call UTV or represent Mamia or no church. One lawyer question here. And if I say case no bit ma could Odo Broni original lawyer question so
no. But your future if they are from the same chambers. See a lawyer say be a Kobe Wahi. Kobe to me be di when the chi ensan be di me chi nipa baako for.
Okay.
But if they are from the same chambers, they are chambers will be an accept and an American.
That's the chambers in Ghana. They work independently because the same company.
They share the same documents.
But me baba ma plethora of case laws. Akosua Supreme Court. Other parties already that objection. I'm a court now overruling. Into future. And Kaloya Kusikwabe resist this thing cannot happen. But it is allowed.
Brakobi, can I just show like just a quick screenshot about regarding the law firms? No, because Moti Hamo cancer like as in like Mofi but we've also done the research. We know what we're talking about. So if you can make it bigger, so
if one win the case and one lose, which chambers does it go against?
But Prestige, even if Ifya is coming from Google, I just asked you a question. Are you a lawyer?
Prestige,
I will not answer that question.
So you don't trust the Bible.
You're also from Google.
That is okay.
You're also from Google because you just said your friend.
I'll not answer that question.
The thing is,
just said your friend. So you
clarify.
Like you know what? Prestige.
I'll not answer that question.
It depends how you
Prestige. Whatever you say, make sure.
One at a
read the
time.
evidence act and read the rules act.
One at a time.
And I said PNDC law.
Whatever you say.
One at a time. One at a time.
It depends what you are searching and what you are reading. Google, me call Google. I will read the act. Maybe I will start PNDC law. Those are the law.
Why do you keep muting me?
Yeah, because Duchess, don't talk over a Prestige and that argument. I don't think it's needed. On your lawyer,
No, baby, some question. Well, why do you ask me that question?
No.
Yeah,
It's not necessary. But when you came on the live,
why is it not necessary?
everything you were saying,
No, Prestige, let me say, I don't think they should take it
that's
away.
for
it's not necessary.
Listen,
Duchess, when you ask on comfortable to answer.
Hey, Duchess, podcast here.
Kobe, listen. Kobe, I'm not forcing him.
Masters, okay? But I'm not practicing lawyer.
I'm not forcing him. Kobe, I'm not forcing him to tell me his profession. What's here? I'm not forcing him for that, but it seems like most of the things Prestige is saying, he's not getting his facts right. And I know you know it.
If I'm not getting my fact right,
just challenge him. It's not about being a lawyer.
Don't come and ask me that I'm not that.
Yes, because
no.
You are trying to make us look and we don't know.
No. Let's be honest. No. Let's be honest. Obisa ask question legitimate. No, legitimate. Why? It's a legitimate question, Obisa, honestly speaking. Because me told you, Obisa, I can you when the law, you ask me about the law, caveat, whatever, I will explain. Okay? I will explain. A lot of people call me a lawyer, but I tell them to no, I'm not practicing. My real LLB in UK, my real master's, but I'm not practicing lawyer. But I read the cases, I read the law.
I also want to answer the place.
No, it's because as we need to as we have research sources now we use now a credible source like maybe masters or her with my quote we go to Wikipedia channel make us forget we need to know because when I go on a platform no be a practice lawyer I feel my car I would know
how you said even something on a certain platform. I'm about to ever correct you. I will see from
hold on. What's it there? What's it mean? I didn't know. Hold on. Procedure now correct him. Hold on. Missy minimum. No. Mama can be an hour home. As all cast some name.
Kobe, you know why I asked him that?
Don't worry.
Future patron, Kobe, do you know why I asked him that?
You guys should be tolerant.
I asked him. Listen, Kobe, I asked him that question because of he quoted something. Say, a fear is learning from Google, and who doesn't make research on Google? It's say, is he a lawyer?
The reason why I
understand you ask the person and one answer, me boy.
Yes.
So when you're lawyer, won't you can't you be or Google? Kobe, be honest. Won't you can't you be Google? Me, I'm on your lawyer. Until what's the point? Until you're right to Busano. And then somehow can you see how they were? It makes me say credible information. What's over correcting the number of Busano?
Yeah, but Kobe will need Prestige. I don't know who Busano the question. I'm not
Prestige, I've met this man on several platforms, which he presents himself as a lawyer. That's how I know him. I knew this guy for so many years. For a long time now, since last year, I've met him on platform that Even on some platforms, they called him the lawyer on the platform.
I know,
He has
meaning
accepted
pa.
that.
But
Right. So I'm surprised that he's saying he cannot just say some a lawyer now. Who's a lawyer now? Why does it matter?
They will reveal
Hey, yeah, you are
themselves everywhere they
interested in law.
go.
And that's
As
why
far
in
as
law,
I
I won't
know,
practice it.
Prestige on other platforms, he is a lawyer on their. That's what.
I know,
so
maybe I'm a lawyer.
Up to
Maybe I'm a
tea
lawyer.
for
Yeah, but
Hawaii.
I say a TikTok lawyer.
Kobe, I don't know
Right,
if
so media, now me personally can say, this I just did a quick Google search, right?
Yes.
And on this one. So this is what came up, right? So where it says that the account no mami kofe no so bra metro. Right?
Okay. Kobe, I don't know.
So-
Omu bisa no question na nubuefu because Oche say you know it. What can be? Omu bisa question na buefu, but the thing is, a law firm cannot represent two clients in the same case.
Exactly.
It leads to a conflict of interest because a law firm has group of lawyers. They have lawyers for criminal cases. They have
and they do weekly briefing.
They do briefing.
Yeah.
The case is in the law firm. Everybody can get the information into the if they have two lawyers representing different clients, how is it going to work? Because it's a teamwork.
So bring it.
And if
a teamwork.
One lawyer loses and one lawyer wins, which firm is it going to go against?
Exactly.
Going to go against. It's a teamwork.
It's a common sense.
You have two lawyers for Omudi case, in the same firm. Let's say one is no more. It's about case they have to transfer the case to the partner. So when it's me and transfer because on for case in outside, on the case in the court outside, come a different lawyer. They already have the information.
Okay, so where I wanna come in is as a firm, no, it's a one legal entity, right?
Yes.
So let's say it's Odo Broni, and we all are trying to get a share of the Lumba estate. This Baba Jama, a legal entity, I represent Lumba, no sir represent Odo Broni. If Odo Broni asks, give me $1 million, how are these people? How are they gonna respond to her? You get what I mean? So that's why we can say, okay, so you can represent as an entity whereby the share won't have a child, Now, who's say representing client? Court may never accept it.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to accept that.
Answer legitimate question. Also, what case law? For case law, the last time,
Mami asam ba ye platform so last asam ni sie no Kevin Biba so ye ana mani jai ebinum ayo mo so mo de mami na asam no ebedidi wo TikTok ite me ye lawyer me ye lawyer ena me ko platform so me ye ya mfa me omo so mo jiji ska bi ama lawyer bi omo so mo jiji ska bi ama lawyer bi ebinum dididi enti kwa be me ma hint wa ha me ba kwa be Obi ba mo ayade pa. Omo di jiji so ye lawyer.
And them can say wonder would die.
Yeah, bi me kwa adwuma na asam ne ye mehi. Asam ye mehi na mo di ku no so no. Ebi mo de jiji sika. O shada ko bi platform so host no. Na wa ma na ba so ye lawyer. Ye jiji sika de ama lawyer. Me ye yo mo afa na me simo amunim. The spirit now but into mon family.
Almost just come a lawyer, no,
and the Bajis got their man saw your lawyer.
No, on this can I day.
I'll bet you alone. Oh, bet you got a low match. When I'm just come on,
I bet you.
Aye.
No, I'm the moment not to say lawyer. No, yeah, you just can't get my lawyer. No,
Prestige, on your lawyer.
I don't know Kobe.
Oh, that's fine.
Prestige, you want me
Me, what I say. The
I've known
platform
this
be
man
so almost
for
me a lawyer.
months now. What's why a lawyer?
But I tell them, I'm not practicing, okay? But when it comes to the legal background, I know. Marie LLB, Marie Masters, I will UK law. It's me follow case, me ready.
What is wrong with telling
But I
us
don't say
when
I'm a
you're
lawyer
man?
because I'm not practicing as a lawyer. When you say you're a lawyer, it means you got the bar, call to the bar, and I say, I say, solicitors a regulation, maybe why your LPC, and I'll practice it.
Exactly.
That's how you can be deceiving people.
You didn't find it like it sounds weird, but I don't find it to be weird.
Your name is what? Future MO?
Future MT, yeah.
I follow me. I will ask you something about UK. So, right.
Oh, yeah. And the law. Most of the time, I've explained these things in the law, what I know, and because I read it. I read a thing that some of us Google. Google, no, the information is there. There's a soft copy.
Exactly.
The World Act is there. The Constitution is there.
Everything is there.
The law is there. I'll go and read. It's the same law. Just that it's put on soft copy. And don't just say, "Oh, fine, Google is wrong." It's the source now original.
That should tell you something. Like sometimes people be at me can you pay on internet so.
Future ni ifia ya mamu Kongo yesi mamu Kongo ya mamu Kongo.
Na Google dey no you.
Prestige, when I number some ways number for platform so pana was clean la me kwa rough.
Nana so a lawyer. Obi so a lawyer.
I'm shocked, eh? I'm really shocked.
Okay, also a lawyer the Madimbra has say.
Efia, they don't Google here. Efia way. I know. Oh,
no, they are to the page, you know.
No, I see a kind of.
Oh yeah, me was sorry, me was. Okay, so why get to I get 20 minutes should when papa until I just
okay, mama.
I just say any case, mommy.
I'm here. How do I?
Mom, we need, you know.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good. Me nam besi as na me ti so be ka lawyer that was my interest e pick me ah.
Anti unya lawyer na because unya lawyer so can be. Yeah, something crazy.
Who's that? Ghana for there. What kind of you? What kind of you? What kind of you? Yasho.
Now, okay, good morning. No more Andy Indiana.
Okay. What kind? Is that so because you are a lawyer or you can have I'm some for you can answer will be me.
Yeah, man, can me a lawyer, Miss Marie.
See, I want now with this guy. Odo Broni
can you make it big?
Me Kobe na mko chechire mu no. Ana go from me lawyer nti magiatum. Nti eno anu. Nti what is that? Is it a plaintiff?
No, I wanted to read from the start, but because and you can say two more extra no.
My glasses.
Okay, my main is
a
plaintiff in one case.
Okay, my started from the beginning. Okay, so this is what it says. So why is it not allowed in Ghana? Because I asked, is it like can a defendant and a plaintiff, can a firm represent a defendant and a plaintiff? And this is what it says. So it says under the Legal Professional Act 1960, Act 32, and the Ghana Bar Association Professional Conduct Rule. Lawyer must avoid conflict of interest. A lawyer owes loyalty, confidentiality, and full dedication to their client. And then it says plaintiff and defendant are opposing interest. So one lawyer or a firm cannot act for both, right? So let me go to the second page. So here it says where it can happen. No. I still no so I get to what
it's okay
yeah, but I say as long as the only time they can represent is if the matter is not connected, right? That's when the the firm can represent the plaintiff and the defendant, or there is no shared confidentiality confidential information, or no conflict of interest exists, right?
Yes.
So it gives you like exceptions to the rule, but still it's not the the rule.
Yeah, the norm. As a lawyer, you have a duty of confidentiality, right? So if there is this law firm, if they have a secret of another, they can share it easily. Yeah, to the other one. So I think we Prestige a man
Uncle Sian,
I think the chambers no one to the chambers side.
now we are not.
Oh, so chambers they are one illegal entity.
No, I think chambers that be a bit of a separation of as a company building. No. But I don't know.
That's why disappointed.
Me person me address bibi wa. Me person target ABA. He. Aha ye ba besua de. Me ni mo bia wa ha. Obi aso ni mo ha. Enya ha na oba bibisa me adwuma me ye na ma ba be ka kiro.
But why are you so stuck on that part? You're moving on from that.
No. I'm coming. Into no. So obi na adwin say obefa de we na obekeka kan so much me a.
Prestige, we've walked past that. We've walked past that. Explain what you want to explain. To see ourselves, what for Ridiaba.
Why are you so like
I just want to know you guys personally what you do.
I will never tell you
event. Yeah, what I say.
No,
you know what I mean?
I will never tell you.
You know what I asked you. Once I'll kind of say I will call you.
It's a question you can choose to answer or not to answer.
I like your passion.
Exactly.
No.
It's a question. I like your passion in the law. But Okasa, so we no bachelor draw, we no bachelor medical condition be a. You say, doctor now. Because we need to know, say, as some now you are qualified. And I say, maybe say I told you say me main practice as a lawyer. It is me should be a practice Ghana as a lawyer. My name didn't come. My share a platform be so minimum how I go. It will sometimes I ask question. Because obviously I'm in the UK, that doesn't mean to say I don't read the Ghana law, and unless I don't know what I'm talking about. Because Ghana a common law in the UK is the same law I follow, but a constitutional law, Ghana legal systems and other things. Succession, a difference, okay? And but I about contract law, tort law, and most of the common laws now are similar. We precedent Ghana what case law precedent. But when I meet with your pastor Ghana, I mean how so I'm meet me I shouldn't be BFO. It's say that's why a lawyer because I know so you're passionate about that. I'm not got a lot of you were talking about the property act. Here you one other me back can challenge your back.
Future. It's when you are my main case.
Future and future what's my emotional. Legal wise, you say a Pia so
you know how I feel. Now, guys, English word. We have passionate, we have angry, we have joyous, we have guilty.
When the minute.
Allocate the words.
When the minute. Aha, ye bahi. Nkofo bebre ho a omobaha na ebia ompese omofa agre ebedin haso na omode twetwe. Ade no yemu buo ha mo me nyai. Me ubebisa me se edwuma be na me ya. Me pa me ka to me pa me nkan kire. Lady ni bisa me say am I a lawyer no. Me ka say I will not answer. Say me a lawyer me pa me ba be kan ha. Me a lawyer so me pa me ma me kan ha.
Prestige, let me clear something. Debbie, so I want to clear air with you. No, let me give you the reason why I asked you that. Reason why I mean bisao no. If you already go,
you have to learn how to in a way in so I say now no kasa.
Me kasa we are no so aba.
Even if not on this platform, right? Platform, don't make a mistake of saying, don't go and read Google. People will laugh at you. I just want you to understand that.
Don't go and read Google. Meaning the India make us. And you know what I'm a yeka. And you know what I'm a yeka. The
that one you can defend yourself.
The American on say podcast is no. Me, I'm not the person. I'm the channel. My Becca say na me. Me, I see this as a different place. Be ye babe chaya bin ye be sese kaka na eko. Inti me na as be because we have be and me fan serious. Tenya hana me babe catch say na me say na say me say.
When the questions are coming to you, don't drop. You need to stay. When the questions are coming to you, Christy, don't drop. You need to stay.
I need a question back with you.
Okay. Where
I say no. Is it like
here no education.
Okay, so it's not just for
networking. And yet only that. If you prestige, okay, we be share with you.
Me cause we be share. No, but Kobe, I want to set this record straight. Me hey. Say Saturday the Tigress and yes I be because no me say me set record you say obia on your year. He say me gina me why so ko to say me church law no more different platform. Now Baba ka say na ye bisa me say dey adwuma na me ye na hantimenti me ankentina and dey na proceed obua na unye sia. I mean no it's not fair.
No. You are getting me wrong. I know you on other platforms.
So if you know me inte osanka okwana obabi di me
lawyer. Enti na me can say we a lawyer. Me buy all I said was we a lawyer. And almost na obibusa say Prestige, are you a lawyer? And I also won't answer.
Yeah, so it ends it. Didn't know about catch him say, you know,
because I know you from other places where you have stated. You stated.
Say I will not answer it here.
I'm not even
answer you here. Meaning didn't answer answer. I'm not emotional. Meaning didn't tell me answer.
Emotional about this.
No, I will not answer you here.
I did study criminology.
I will not answer you here.
What
is wrong with that?
Well, next time I saw baby so emotional about this.
But at the end of the day, the thing is, baby say oh you lawyer. I know what can baby say lawyer no be so at no so baby say na so what can say oh you lawyer wa I didn't know me kawa. Me cry be my adwimu na I didn't know me kawa. Yes, because asima adia wudi no bi kwa na wodi chechere wo wakoka wo baby so your lawyer wa ba na ebisa wa wo ntimi nka nto no na wakote wo baby no yeah ono so be no one I didn't know ntimi nka that means something fishy me cry me
something fishy we fishy
very fishy who say fishy
mo de bibia na mo fishy we fishy Air Force. Can you force me to answer?
Obi tricky pop go say you be sana proka. Until it's okay. Let's move
on. Clean and cramp it because
Obi see Obi say undertake and TP.
Kobi but me gym instructor why? Intimate me.
No,
massage my wife.
You've been on many platforms. My sister was a lawyer. I think that's why the lady was coming from because I'm also hearing another platform where you kind of.
Pacho rich, pacho only bibi. Pacho me the entire.
No, but when you kind of identify yourself in another platform,
no, but
if you see you want to give you that respect.
I choose not
you are
to answer.
Someone with knowledge. To me, when I see you here, I kind of recognize you. Said this is the guy who was talking on the other platform and presented as a lawyer. I'm giving you that respect, so I don't see the reason why. And you are telling us that we are being emotional because that's exactly what you said on the other platform. So if I see you, I recognize you as that.
Rich, me baha, me ni omudi nkomo no. Enye saa adwene na ewum. Ni nyina ye kire ya adwene wa.
No, because when that made the lady question you.
Because I know you
Because
from other places.
because you see new other platforms where you introduce yourself as a lawyer.
I've never personally introduced myself as such. People who know me.
But somebody introduced you as a lawyer
People who
and you
know
just
me
kept
do
quiet.
that. People who know me do
But
that.
Prestige,
I've never introduced
you
myself.
went on somebody's platform and they introduced you as a lawyer and you kept quiet and accepted it. Into the so bit now so say we who another platform so no more introduce you so your lawyer. I don't think so my bonnie be I don't think so. So we shouldn't stray there.
Let's go back to the topic. Guys, the LA, let's go back to place. Today, the human was I like it because you guys all use intellectual arguments.
My last words, but if you
Prestige
yet because she's still young, you
let's
know,
move
you need
on.
to make more money.
No, me can't answer. Me can't identity. If you say, follow me, why, Mr. Na?
Hey, so what's your money, baby?
I me person man information. If you know when if you know when you move follow me, person me choma.
They be on the mocha.
What the Bibi Kakra na Ujani? Bibi Kakra na Ujani. I don't know. You like to play defense like a woman. Stop it.
That is I had say no baby I'm na mujina. Me ke bibi amonti ase. O say me ko.
The way I would Johnny reach your margin hasa. Would you buy no Johnny? Would buy no
Johnny? Prestige in corner. Massive into interest. Charlie. Mohadi. Early no. So, Future, what do you think about that?
The LA no. Yeah, LA. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of people would have known. Say normally without a will. If there's no will now, the father for LA. And you know, and I say, yeah, there's a will, but no executor. And they filed for LA. And you know, they filed the LA, maybe, this is what I'm saying. You see, a lot of these things, my baby mama, my family of that lumber, you see, I declare my wife. I feel that information are issued. For example, we are independent. Now you just represent the Obi or Juma based on instructions. Some of my instructions say, you will come out and, you know, take over from there because now I will next no lawyer no I'm sure say will be at the High Court sealed. When I obey the procedure and now say there's a will, so will be a referee parties near there. It is so far as now, I mean, says a will I want to apply for LA because next one you are looking for the executor now. Well, now you're appointing so on your own place. I will say obey market kind of to the beneficiaries now. Okay, and you know, that's just what I'm saying. They think that there's no way no call for LA. LA knows there are procedures. ABI, you know, there's I will file affidavit. Affidavit, they was under oath in the written document. To best affidavit, sorry, baby, I'm on it. Best affidavit now, ABI. Now, I'm saying we come argue or events. So I'm saying we don't need a bush opinion, but after you need an affidavit of a bush opinion, but under the court discretion. Any other death certificate in the parties that will be involved and they will follow that procedures. And now they call High Court. And High Court now accept it based on all the documents now there. And then you're granted the LA. And then Oba, a Japadiano, the executor and Beno, Abaki can in Abu Mai, and then she said Japadania with there. Because also what independent assumes independent will not pay this law or how is it check. According to properties, wives 20%, children 55%, family parent 4.5%, when the customers are 12.5%. And then you go according to that.
The process, in that one now, we know about it. But let me before you file LA, do you have to search that the person have a will, or do you have to do your own search to make sure that the deceased didn't leave any will? And do you have to attach it to the LA to let the courts know, I've already done my search?
Search, for example, a will, say normally it will be led by legal professional. And I know it's a Ghana one, they will put it to the High Court, sealed. I think you silly cry, and be in the front of people, as I said, the nature of will, no, so we're going to challenge anyway. And minimum how best search Ghana database, but I know so you can consult the lawyer, with the panel lawyer, you can at least start from there. Okay, that would be the best place to start from because they'll lawyers.
The reason why I asked you is when you file for the LA, does the judge ask you, oh, you're looking for LA? Have you done your due diligence to search that there is a will? Did they ask?
I don't think that question, the question will be raised. I think the LA know there you are coming with affidavit. Affidavit was stated the reason why I filed for LA. Any evidence, property. In fact, the property is in the crime. Dependent property is listing in and I make us say, "Go, I'll be here affidavit of normal. I'll be here affidavit of your opinion." So no, and conform or confirm say yes because Obano when I was to be a because we have to be a beneficiary. Obano. Once you say under CI 47 or more priority or more listed to be my filing or. Spouse is near. And when I was on my reasons why any evidence, any way to say the properties you are we are maybe a priority. Oh, be I want to father for LA and the people involved and it's animal. And court and
the reason why
I was asking say the High Court on will on the call. And
the reason why
when they fight for the caveat, the man can say there's a will, and my man I think that they challenge it. We challenge any panel challenge here.
The capacity of that person to do.
Yeah, but I think that he says we're interested party. I think that the Odo Broni the court challenge here because on also Oba says why when I'm 6 powers I see I 47 rules order 666 and Emma a year priority. Okay, Emma sang on my priority. They be honestly at least he has to be part of the early application. Non a administrators he should be part. That was the grounds. But in this year I'm young far. Caveat number required. I think
I no prime out. I didn't.
Yes, into no also 100 process. A band of you say about to go. I'm saying no. Since die no indefinite. Into no. And you want to get that or my join, but on my date. I join me with that date. Okay. Into no. But I was about will be a that's the way it is. But I'm saying say lawyers because when I wrote the lawyers letter, I analysis your pay. I said that was beginning and I'm so I think it's 50-50 instruction that can mean well, but we're using in the first paragraph until they can mean something else. It would have been more specific for the layman. Say there's a word until no trying say very obvious. I was questioning me I said people say 50-50 until some who say also very difficult. And I think that they can help. The lawyers can help in certain things because that's a litigation mindset and the BBS is tremendous. But to me, until I make us say ABI right, so I'm representing Odo Broni. But if for the benefit of independence in any way, I was thinking no play a role as lawyers. Yes, I'm back you because no. Back mommy, back other person. And to be because I was about say be a will. Think I'll be back. Nanka, why you rose as a lawyer? Nanka, I'm going to say be a one who be near train on the that's why people are talking about conflict of interest. Even though I told you, say if the court would have maybe even an issue because you have to raise the order. And I say rules, no necessarily kind of about say you cannot represent maybe they would have been that legal profession rule not to buttress that fact,
Thank
but
you.
other than that, this is why it's making it complicated. If there were just lawyers with that lumba, the cost to be a well, my barber kind well, no, my appointed executor, executor lawyer. Now, my no one for the amount.
That's men canning and a man be cabby. And that's how the canning. I fear young. Fear is there. Richman, Yanko. Richman or
Good morning, everyone. I think say Brana more na kame peka. What I'm saying is, what I will add to it is if there is a will, what Elaine does is it forces Lumber's lawyer to come out say there is a will. If there is no will, I think that's the only advantage. I think that was a smart move. Almost apply for Ellen because to me, I think what Mama Akosua was thinking is that a will or there is no will? And if there is no will, the court never can say, then they have to have independent body to come and administrate assets. Now, omudu be a woman because I think that people don't know. Say maybe she has her own. Well, university was a business's name. And I think you need someone to oversee the assets, how the estates are running. And currently, Nipana now or share estates is running. So now who is running the estates now? So that's
So
the
the
beautiful
word,
part.
the
To apply for early.
caveat now, it could also, it doesn't really, literally mean say they have to bring the wall out. It could be say they can have a time, stop it to give them some time to go look for the wall.
That's what I think Odo Broni lawyers is trying to do. But it also have his process. So I think let's see what
it's 6 months, right?
Yep.
Is it? Maybe
It's 6 months.
6 months or
It's 6 months. So they also have 6 months to bring their counter argument why they shouldn't allow Eleni to go on. Let's see how the process goes. Nayana and American, you could move on. Some people are just quick in judging, taking a position and say, oh, mama no you greedy, na wako apply. And now Odo Broni lawyers and so I don't walk or counter. But it's the process. It's something that needs to be done because to me, Osha said the brand Lumba lawyer and Ankasano wakujina baby. And if you are the other side, how can you know what is going on? This is the best approach you are going to take. Because neutral, I don't think they would have come to this position now way. And secondly, Brian, baby, I made the fact I say to apply for alien, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Busuapeni or say family member, close family members.
No, man, kasa, ane mami nchemu. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Me say a priority near spouses. No, I hear more. Sana nkram. Sana my PNC order. Yes, and customary success order.
Parents.
Yes, and sana about customary success. It's a PNC law now.
It doesn't have to be.
And I say, which mean here affidavit. I know you say be a me say affidavit. Affidavit, a written statement that Busiafeni confirm say yes, nipa no Abusia we say. But I know there is no discretion. So by yes, that's what I said.
It doesn't have to necessarily say. Like that. And as you said, it's not something.
Because as far as I'm concerned, me and my husband had no will then.
Exactly.
Now, Monim said, before this whole will issue came up, I feel like she knew said there wasn't a will. Okay, 2018 letter no Troy, you know. Who say okay say opewe the rest no lumba betumi afa.
Exactly. And
H-Rain, so almost I said there's a will. So it's like the whole issue is so confusing.
No,
You
but
can't
you know
tell
what?
if
They didn't necessarily say there was a will. They said there is instructions.
Yeah, me can say.
Me pacho.
They didn't necessarily say there is a will. They said that he left instructions.
There is no will. If you pacho, if you abraso. If you're from a man,
They know that there is no will. We yeah, or we GDO, but what kind of people to think so you aside. Until let's assume
there was no need for her to go and
there's no
search
will.
because
Research now.
there's no need
Research
to
now,
search
Mama
there is no need.
One of the research in Bini say, one of the research in Bini say, ne man call, you know, or mobile no, or man be catcher, or mama say, there is no will.
No, there shouldn't be a will in the first place.
I think say
na one move to go money.
I think say what you are not understanding is that when you are legally married, you cannot
have a will.
You cannot have a will without consulting your legal spouse. No. It's the man the man could do a will. Into your will because the will is not going to be valid.
Yeah, no, dear, so bet me a challenge. It says this now. Odo Broni no no. Na ye count. What's 6 months? Yes, na so we no file 21 days. Na then Odo Broni mu dey no 6 months.
No, they can apply for extension. Assume we say for the longest nebet me actually 6 months.
Okay. Okay.